In September 1943, Italy signed an armistice with the Allies. The Dodecanese Islands, long held by Italy, became a battlefield. British forces quickly landed on Kos and Leros. The Italian garrisons were either cooperative or at least neutral. 1,500 British arrived in Kos. They joined the 4,000 Italian troops already stationed there. The island was important because of its airfield near the village of Antimachia. The Germans were determined to expel the British from Kos. On October 3, 1943, they launched Operation Polar Bear. At the same time, the naval approach began. British aircraft attacked the vessels to oppose the landings. The principal landings were made in the northern and southern parts of the island, at Marmari, Tigaki, and Kamari Bay. By nightfall on the first day, 4,000 Germans were on the island. Their equipment included light field guns and armored cars. Within just 2 days, Kos fell. The defenders were outnumbered and outgunned. They also lacked air support. At Antimachia Airfield, a few Spitfires were still undamaged. The Germans sought revenge against the Italians for siding with the Allies. They executed 100 Italian officers. Among them was Felice Leggio, the Italian commander on Kos. The rest of the garrison was captured. British and Italian soldiers were shipped off to prisoner-of-war camps. However, the British were still present on Leros. They reinforced the island with additional troops, supplies, and guns. Thus, Leros became the Germans' next target. The Luftwaffe attacked Leros, enjoying air superiority. It targeted the naval and air bases of the island. The Greek destroyer Vasilisa Olga was supporting the garrison of Leros. It was sunk in Laki Harbor with the loss of 70 men. Leros is just 35 miles away from Kos. The short distance made it easy for the Germans to ferry troops there. Operation Typhoon began on November 12th. The invasion fleet headed to Leros. German troops attempted to land on Leros from multiple sides, from Palma Bay in the north, from Gurna Bay in the west, and from Pondeli Bay near the town of Leros. Paratroopers landed near Mount Rachi in the center of the island. They cut the island in half, isolating the Allied forces. The British launched counteroffensives, supported by Italian artillery, but they were greatly disadvantaged by their lack of air support. On November 16th, the Germans surrounded the Allied headquarters. Brigadier Robert Tilney was forced to surrender. 8,000 British and Italians were taken prisoner. With the fall of Leros, the British evacuated Samos and other small islands in the area. The Dodecanese campaign was Hitler's last major success in the war.